Welcome back, everyone, to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're all having a very fine evening today so far. It is kind of a surprise that I am streaming myself. I did not believe that I would be today, but here we are. So I'm going to be doing some random things. Obviously, I don't have like a huge amount of time. I probably could go for 3 hours, almost 4 hours, because I do want to make sure I go to sleep early enough for work tomorrow. Ingalls, hello, how you doing? Normal guy, hello, how are you? But yeah, surprisingly, we only worked 8 hours today. Now, I don't know if I'm working 8 hours tomorrow or 12 hours tomorrow, so we'll see. But it also so happens that I also have time to stream, so it's kind of nice. We are here, we are back for a little bit. Music is fine. Back to game, record. Now, I would like to actually expand my clean room as well as actually build my HV area. And that also makes me wonder. See, right now, I don't need any Pyrolos ovens. Like, any extra ones. And I feel like I'm not going to need them until, like, EV. Because we could just pump everything here. What am I talking about? We could have our storage tanks, obviously, for MV area. But if we're not using it, then why not send all of, you know, the benzene down to our HV area, you know, actually send it somewhere it's going to be used. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. I do need a bunch of torches, so we can go ahead and craft some of those. Stack of charcoal, and then we can grab ourselves a stack of sticks. Oh, let's see here. I will say though, I am pretty tired from work, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not too tired to play old Gregtech though. You guys can hear me though, right? Testing. It looks like my microphone's working. Microphone. We can hear, okay, good. Sometimes I always worry. OBS had an update today. So I was like, is it gonna work? Alright, we're gonna take this carbon. Really don't need it there. I don't even know what to do with all that garbage. Oh boy. Tantalum. So please don't tell me we're purifying tantalite. Okay, we got plenty of stuff there. That's good. Chalcopyrite, and now it's going to be all just a bunch of nickel. Playing a game right now, though, so I'm not responding fast. It's all good, Ingalls. But I appreciate you letting me know that we are actually audible. Okay, so now why are you not operating? Okay, you have oxygen. Hello. Black steel dust. Uses. MV, copper nickel coils, 1000 oxygen gas, and circuit 11. Oh, hello. 3 minutes ago you started getting some maintenance problems. You're disgusting. We need a wrench and a hammer. Good old wrenchy. Boom, beat on that thing. Alright. There she goes. Back to producing all that good stuff. Alright, infernal bricks that we don't care about. Advanced coke oven bricks we're not going to use. What did I need the carbon for? I was definitely using carbon for something, but I forgot already. So we got all the steel, black steel rods. Do 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 do. Alright, we got a solid 26 plascrete blocks. So we're gonna go circuit 4, do that, and we still need our sticks. Hey, welcome back, Nick. Hi, another stream. Thought yesterday was the last for 2 weeks. I'm definitely not complaining. Yeah, so that's always the funny thing with my job is, like, you never know. Like, I could tell you that I have streams that are gonna happen for, like, 2 weeks straight, and then they can just give me a call, like, the morning of, like, the first stream, and then just like, oh yeah, you're going to do this. So, I guess that brings me to somewhat of an update for you guys. Obviously, I only worked 8 hours today, so I got home a lot earlier, and I have time to stream, so here we are. And then I still should work tomorrow. I don't know if they're going to end up being 8 or 12 hours with the bosses that I have. Anything could happen. It could end up being 16 or something really gross and stupid. But I work tomorrow. I work Monday, and I work Tuesday. So Wednesday through Friday, I don't know what my plans are. I don't know if I have work or not. So it's possible we could have streams those days now. But still, the Saturdays and Sundays, I'll probably be working for the most of them for about a month or so. Scylla, welcome back. Hi there. I didn't play Gregtech New Horizons because of the grind, and now I'm playing Polish game MMO, like JRPG. Or a Polish game, I think you mean to say. Or I mean to say. And there is more grind than in Gregtech New Horizons. I don't know about that. I mean, it's very possible, but Gregtech New Horizons has an insanely large grind. I wish you the best of luck with that game, though. Yeah, I don't know, like, the bosses that I had today, or at least the boss, and then, like, I don't know, the other guy, you could technically say he's, like, a sub-boss, or just, I don't even know. Both of them are like slave drivers, so it's like go 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 go. Normally we get scheduled breaks. Yeah, no, we took our scheduled break like an hour later, which isn't bad. Like, okay, whatever, it's fine. But then we didn't even take a lunch at all. Like, oh, we didn't get all this stuff loaded up onto the truck yet. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. And yeah, we skipped our lunch. Which, I don't know if that's why we only did an 8-hour day instead of like a 12 or something. But it would be nice if I would have known that. Like, okay, yeah, we'll work 8 if we skip lunch. Then maybe I won't be so, like, not enthusiastic to do anything. Like, I'm still, like, busting my ass. But it feels bad when you're like, oh yeah, are we even going to get lunch today? Like, are we going to take our third break in the day at some point just so I can get like a snack and just to sit down for a minute? Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Uses. Can I not turn that into... That's pretty gross. That's really gross. Damn. I made a mistake. Last time I played, I got 102 levels, 140 is max, and I played for a year. I'm playing Broken Ranks. I'm playing Hearts of Iron 4, and I swear I'm not playing as Germany. Okay. Posted it in the Discord, by the way. Sounds good, Ingles. I'll have to check it out. I can't breathe. Maybe you should open your lungs. How you doing today, Panda? Alright, so we got a bunch of boxes there. Yeah, see, now we're going to be screwed on the rods. Alright, so no circuit, do that, do that. Get some more plascrete. I swear I'm not playing as Germany. I posted it in the Discord, by the way. I meant your stream. What do you mean? Oh, you posted the stream. Thank you, Ingles. I completely forgot about that. Copy message link. Now if I post that. Okay, no, that brings... Okay, that just leads to the link to the message. Copy link. Boom. Alright, now that works. Now I can go to the official Gregtech New Horizons Discord. I greatly appreciate that, Ingalls. Upcoming features for Gregtech New Horizons. Redstone Sniffer. This item shows you the following: regular wireless used frequencies, advanced wireless owner and frequency. I don't even know what that is. Crazy. A redstone sniffer. Sounds like a drug addict in Minecraft. A redstone sniffer. Alright, we got all that. Nice. Imagine today in like 12 hours I killed 40 to 60 dungeons and got 2 levels. I have 34. Dang. Here's my sticks. Those are all in there. So, recipe. That only makes 1 block, that's right. New server, I love that. Oh yeah, why are you booted slays in the Discord? Because you were Eagles, and then I just decided to be goofy and change my name. And I've forgotten to change it back. And I haven't cared enough to change it back, so I left it. I am now big old booted slays. M1K3 Greed, welcome to the channel. Are slightly larger chests like hoppers? They are not like hoppers, but the way they work is that you can place them, say, this is your machine, and then you place it right below it. You can still open slightly larger chests if there is a block above it, which is why they're used. And then you could just wrench on the machine to face down and have the output down towards the chest. Go into the machine and then turn on item auto outputs or whatever you want, and then they will just get dumped into them, which is really nice. I am still Eagles, that's really funny. See, I don't understand why the pollution is bad down here, even though the air cleaner is like right above me. I played 4 hours of Gregtech New Horizons, only base building and basic Thaumcraft. Base building takes so much time. Well, what stage? You said you were in MV. Yeah, base building does take an extremely long time. That's why, like, sometimes I don't feel motivated to do it, is because then you don't get to do any progression or anything else like that. Darius and Gummy, how are you two doing today? I wonder what Blaze will do for April Fools. That's a Tuesday, I'll be working. And that's actually serious. Yup. Yup. That'll be fun. Sadly, I won't be able to do anything special for that. Not until I have a day off on April Fool's Day, or I'm a pro YouTuber. And yes, I just said pro YouTuber. Perfect. Ooh, I wonder... No, I probably shouldn't have, like, a staircase going down into here, but that's fine. Parker, are you expanding for the next progression line? I am, actually. So this is going to be for HV 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. I need to do a lot of mining. So yeah, I just want to set this up and just have this space kind of ready to go because I want to have somewhere to put my clean room. And I don't want to build a massive clean room up in the MV area. I just don't find that to be a good idea. See, I don't know what I want to do for decorations out here. Maybe I'll move this later on or do something different with it. I don't even know. Oh, nice. I played a whole day in Rust with my friend. It was really fun. But I and him have to work tomorrow, so we had to leave everything we get in game. Yeah, hopefully you don't get robbed. See, that's what I would always try to build, like a secret base in like games like that, to where people will hopefully not find anything. How much rubber would you recommend for LV? I'm slowly getting closer. Are you talking about like raw rubber? Are you talking about like rubber bars, rubber plates, liquid rubber? Because once you actually get an assembling machine, and you can use the liquid rubber, I would just recommend, just doing that. But you probably at least want a normal double wooden chest full of, like, sheets to coat, like, tin wires. You'll be constantly doing that. And then you can also just get maybe 1 to 300,000 like liquid rubber or molten rubber, and then that should get you through like LV and MV for coating some of your other wires, I would assume. Of course, we will get robbed. That's part of the game, right? Sometimes it gets pretty annoying, but it is what it is. I made the mistake to build a house. The house went to a solar roof, and now I have no space. So I began a totally new base in a mountain, and I tried to design it modular that I can easily expand. See, that's, yeah, I did the exact same thing. I went to a mountain. Otherwise, it just gets to be, it's really hard to incorporate like an external build or like make external builds. Especially now, until we actually get like basically creative flight or stuff like that. Yeah, you're welcome, Parker. I know this is like peak entertainment right here. Mining out a cave. But I do greatly appreciate everyone who is watching, so thank you very much. It's raining out pretty hard now outside. It was like raining pretty much most of the day today, and then it's like pretty bad weather the rest of the week too. It's kind of sad. As long as it doesn't snow when I have to drive to work, I'll be happy. Like, that is like the most stressful thing ever, is like having to drive in snow going to work, because then you have to worry about like trying not to be late. Coming home, it's not so bad because you can take all the time in the world to get home, but can't go too slow on the way to work. I get really lucky for the beginning of Steam Age since my base, let's see here. Since my base is right under a copper vein and I'm on a river as well. That is awesome. I would say you've gotten pretty lucky. My hair is so overgrown right now. Yeah, I'm gonna need a haircut pretty soon too. That was not what I wanted to do. Sorry about the dinging, by the way. I want to get this all mined out before I have to bring it back to, like, a chest or something. Although I might have to do that beforehand. Although, this is the last strip here, so bear with me. Ding, 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 ding-a-ling, ding, ding. Yep. Everybody loves the ding. If you don't hear dinging in my live stream, I'm probably sick or there's something wrong with me, and you should send me to the doctor. Alright, I don't know how much bigger it needs to be. Probably make it longer, but it'd be cool to have some machines here and then some machines here. But let's go throw some of this stuff away. The ding life. What's going on, Bowen? How you doing? Doing well. Glad that you're doing well. There's one thing I love about Gregtech New Horizons, that we have ore veins. One vein and you have enough resources for the next hour. Right, it is nice. Rather, oh my gosh, could you imagine if you had to mine like in normal Minecraft? Oh boy, that would probably take quite a while to get some of that stuff done. I play in a server with some randos from Reddit, and I feel like I'm the only one with ad dislocator. And when I'm always stealing their stuff. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. Some people don't really care for it, I guess. But I think it's amazing. I love it. See, look at that. Oh my gosh. See, we could like make it the same width here, and that'd be kind of crazy. But I like it the way that looks. It looks so nice on the map. And then eventually down lower, we're going to have one here, then we're going to have one here, then we're going to have one here, then another one down below, all the way until bedrock, until we eventually have to expand out. Okay, I'm going to check. I feel like I keep hearing the cat like jump off the counter for some reason. I mean, the cat is probably going to be a little bit crazy. She is hungry. It is close to dinner time, but she has eaten early today, or actually really late this morning, I guess. So she needs to wait. Is that the new base? IDE with the gigantic hole in the middle. I think you meant to say idea. So yes, this is the new base, I guess, or like the future part of the base. So this is going to be, obviously it's quite disgusting right now, but what I'm going to turn this into is that this is basically going to be like the rocket silo in quotations, where the spaceship is going to launch from the near bedrock down in the bottom, and there's going to be a spiral staircase to go down to each like new tier, like that's going to be HV. And then down lower in the staircase is going to be EV, then IV, and then keep going down to whatever else and whatever else. But yeah, the rocket will be all the way down at the bottom and then come out the top. and it'll be like the top hole of the volcano. Like, obviously we don't have the volcano built yet. That's like a very long-term goal. But yes, this will be like the center of the volcano, and then we fly on out of here, which would be pretty dang cool. So I definitely, I don't know, this might be about the same size as the other room. So at negative 525. Negative 555, that's 30. 31 blocks. 31 blocks long. Correct me if I'm wrong. 69 to 89 and 20 blocks wide. 20 blocks wide, 31 long. The pollution there will be legendary, pretty much. Although we're gonna need a lot of air cleaners. We want to keep it clean. We don't want to have a disgusting, dirty base. So this, see, this feels pretty long too. Oh, but it's not nearly as high. See, the ceiling is not mined out yet, which is kind of gross looking. See, I don't even, hold on. I need to get set up here. So 491. Oh yeah, this is way longer. 41. So that's like 50 blocks right there. Like 20 blocks longer. Snipes and Slays. I'm pretty sure we've seen you before. Welcome back. Hello all. I finally made it to a stream. Yippee. How are you doing? Okay, we got more torches. So this is all done. We can set that to circuit 11. Take some of the black steel. Burn that up. Ooh, actually we could use a bit more glass now too. Although, sad thing is we're gonna lose this glass. Oskiflow, how you doing? Before, ooh, that's right. Before I actually like move this thing and like take it down, I should probably have the other one built. Doing all right. How's Gregan going? Not too bad. Just kind of preparing ourselves for when we have like a bunch of time to do a lot more stuff, I should say. I'm doing pretty good, Oski. Thank you very much for asking. Glad that you're doing well. Sorry, I'm looking out the window. It's raining pretty good now. Thankfully it wasn't raining too bad when I was driving home. So let's see. See, I would want to have a line going down to the other room before these tanks. So our coordinates are 1068 and 521. 1068, 521. So let's see where that is. 1068, 521. They're both negative. 1068, 521. Ooh, that's probably gonna be like way back here. 1068, 521. So it's like, okay, hold on. $10.69. Oh, that's gonna be like right over here. Hold on. 522. So it's literally gonna be there, like that block, one block diagonally that way. Or actually, two that way, one that way. That's fine. We can pump in our benzene pretty easily. See, this, I wonder, it would be kind of cool to have like a pipe. I don't know, maybe not. Just like some pipes like going over the ceiling. But I guess I don't even know how I want this to be decorated yet, so we'll see. I really still would like to make a bunch of LV circuits. Do you plan to keep your base in the overworld or also move to the personal dimension later? I do plan on actually keeping it in the overworld. Magnetite. Just because I don't want to go to the personal dimension for the fact of I want my base to actually look nice. Since I'm going to be spending so much time here, I want to actually make it something that I'm going to look back on and be like very proud of, rather than just like spamming everything all into like the pocket dimension, or just having it all flat on like grass or whatever, or just like one giant stone hole. Like if I just continued mining without actually building up the walls and decorating it like I have my LV area, it'd be kind of sad. Actually no, if I were to dig out here, yeah, see, I could have another junction. Now this is at 1068, 533. Although, I could drop down here. 1074, 533. 1074, 533. Oh, see, that would be cool. Have like a little teleporter area to go between each tier. Okay, 1074, 533. So literally right here, I could get a pipe. So I could have a tank of benzene. So I have nothing in my backpack to actually like place down here. Trying to think. I could have my tanks of benzene, I guess, just chilling in the wall. I could have all my basic single blocks over there, and I could have a lot of my multi-block machines here. I guess I could have a tank coming in here and then have another one like at the same spot over there. Break a block of cobble and mark it. I could do that. Of course this one's an iron ore, so it's different. I'll just do that. But I still think I want to have it come down here. That works, yeah, right? Alright, where are we? So this is the junction. This is my wall down here. Yeah, I might just like grab it here. Sure. Make myself an escape tunnel, hopefully, here. Ta-da! Like magic. definitely don't need that much. We can grab some smaller pipes. Potent, no. Cover on left side, electric pump. Probably don't even need that many, to be honest. Hold on, we'll just do this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we're gonna take these, drop back down. Okay, hold on. Boom. Where did I do it? Oh. I did it right there. Okay. I didn't do it the way I wanted it at first. Damn it. I knew it wasn't gonna work, but I tried it anyways. I'd get so lost if I were you. It ain't that bad. Unless you're talking about my base being pretty dang big. Also, Kyle, how you doing? Are you also planning to give world downloads? I really would love to explore your world and look at your setups and steal... I mean, take some inspirations on power setups. Possibly. I probably would look into that. I don't really know how to. I guess really the only thing you really need is just like the world folder. But yeah, I'd probably look into that. Do you have good storage? Actually, I did work on that yesterday a little bit. Okay, really? Wrench. There we go. So yeah, there's gonna be a super tank here, a super tank there. Those are gonna just fill up with benzene from upstairs. So that way we don't have to worry about making more power for HV. We'll just try and run it off of like the excess. So yeah, my plan is when I'm not using my MV area, basically everything is just going to be pumped here because there's nothing being used up there. CJ, what's going on? So that's why I have the pipes here, and then hopefully that will look interesting. Hopefully not too bad. Spending working days fitting pipes to come home and fit some pipes on the weekend, eh? Good thing I'm not a pipe fitter, so it's not so bad. But could you imagine if I was actually a pipe fitter in real life? That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, busting my behind at work and then coming home to bust my behind again. Right on Gregtech. Although thankfully it was only an 8-hour day of work, so it's not as taxing on me, so I'm able to come in here and do this. Circuit 4. Oh yeah, I gotta show you my storage. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I think I did this yesterday. I put a super tank here instead of that big clunky one. I still have this. Okay, neither of these can keep up. It's fine, it's whatever. Oh yeah, now we're getting the charcoal blocks. We're gonna have plenty of charcoal to burn in this guy. Okay, we're gonna just burn that for now. So we have this storage area. This one I don't have connected yet. I still need to make some more modules. But I know it's kind of gross too with all the other random chests. These 4 chests are connected to the logistics pipes request table, and I was using this yesterday to actually complete some LV stuff by doing whatever crafting I had to do. So we got something. Nothing too crazy, but it is something. Let's see here. HV LV microprocessors. Oh, that's right. Okay. So that's why I wanted a slightly bigger clean room, because I can't even make these yet with an HV assembler, because I can't make an HV assembler until we get EV circuits. Which honestly, I guess we could just look at this. Top tier MV circuits. We made a bunch of plastic boards. We made a bunch of... Yeah, that's what happened yesterday. We made a bunch of plastic boards. We made a bunch of PTFE. So that was all good. Chemical reactor. No, we don't care about that. We want this. So that is going to take plastic circuit boards, which we have plenty. Central processing units. We got good access to that, I guess. SMD resistors, those are easy. SMD capacitors and transistors might be a little bit annoying, as well as the fine red alloy wire we're going to have to build. Because top tier MV, we're going to be using those to make our mid tier HV, and that's going to be used to make our low grade EV. Which actually an EV circuit, plastic circuit board, RAM, fine electrum, blue alloy, which I don't even think it was that bad. Processor assembly. You don't really need a bigger clean room just yet. You can just swap machines out. That is true. I guess I could. Yeah, I could get like an MV. I guess that's what most smart people do. Wait, what? Only 8 hours of work? I only work 7.5 hours. Max per day. What are you working if you want? What are you working if you want to answer? Well, okay, I guess technically there's a half an hour lunch. We get a half an hour lunch for an 8-hour day. Like we're there from, say, 6 to 3. Technically we're there for 9 hours. 6 to 3. But we get a half an hour lunch, unpaid, and a 15-minute unpaid, like, morning break. Could you squeeze like 9 machines in a 3x3x3 room? You probably could squeeze quite a bit. So let me go look. You could squeeze in... Yeah, if I got... See, if I was smart, I could put this buffer outside. Or not, that's not even a buffer, that's just a... No, it is a battery buffer. So I could put this in the wall, and then have the cable here, you can have 6 machines at least, and then yeah, like you could have 3 more here. You could easily have more than 9. You can, yeah, you just need a 9 times battery buffer. It sounded like normally you work like 10 or so. Well, see, it all like depends. That's just the weird thing with my job. I'm a millwright. I go into food plants or just like any type of factory, and fix machines, put in new machines, take out old machines, just a bunch of that random stuff. And sometimes I'm only there for a couple of hours because the work that we've done the prior couple days could have been already pretty much completed. Like yesterday we got, I went from work to 6 to 11, and other days I'm working from say 6 o'clock to 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And the really unlucky days when I'm there for 20 hours just crying, wanting to go home, but you know, you got to get the job done, so you just kind of stay there until it's done. Although they do say, like, who wants to stay? Usually you're not forced to stay, but you're kind of forced, if you get what I mean. Does the battery buffer have to match the number of machines, or just have to handle the number of machines running? Probably just the machines running. So, say if you had a 4x battery buffer, you could have, say, 8 machines, but if you ran more than 4 at a time, your machines will just stop running and they'll die. Which is not good because, well, I guess that's different than a machine failing or stopping because of cleanroom efficiency being below 100%, but still it would not be good. Just wasting time and power at that point. Alright, we're changing the music. There it goes. I think the max that you can get total in a 3x3x3 interior cleanroom is 24 machines, 99% unaccessible. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. At least it wouldn't void your inputs. Yeah, that's the worst part about all that. Is voided inputs. Black steel frame box, boom. Oh great, thank you for not dumping that in. More plasticrete blocks, because eventually I do want a bigger box, but you know what, we're not gonna... I already had a bunch of extra black concrete, no, not black concrete, black steel, so I just kind of using all that up. Kitty cat, we're gonna wait 20 minutes to feed you, kitty cat. Cryolite, actually. Electrolyzer. All of your efficiency gone. Also make the filters ahead of time. Those take a long ass time. Oh, that's true. I still have to make a lot of those filters. Those are pretty gross. Show kitty cat. I actually did show the kitty cat once in the Discord. You'll have to try and search back through the Discord for the picture. Yeah, only running machines take energy. What is your favorite film, Blaze? Mine is Interstellar. That's funny, that's Joker. Well, I don't know if it is Joker's favorite, but one of Joker's favorites. I'll have to say mine is Joe Dirt. Filter machine casings, yeah, ooh. All that zinc foil, fine steel wire. Zinc foil. I don't know my favorite film. That's fair. There's so many movies, it's hard to pick. Could literally just get cobalt out of this. I don't care anymore. That's just getting smelted. Uses. Okay, I can get roasted copper. 1 roasted copper. Sulfur dioxide. Uses. Well, I know what the uses for that is. Ferrosilite? Silicon, iron. You get your oxygen back. Interesting. Weird. I'm just gonna smelt it the old-fashioned way. Uses. Ooh, see, this is good now. I can macerate this for platinum, and then centrifuge that for platinum. ASCII, but you can also power 2 machines with 1 amp when they only take half the voltage. Yeah, when your machines are actually not consuming super big amounts of power. Okay, we're leaving that. Go smelt these. Sorta irrelevant, and it's recipe based, not machine based. Right. Okay, why is everyone angry? Oh, hello. Uh-oh. That's not good. Start sending my creosote this way, please. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, you're all angry. Saplings smelt really fast. Burn really fast. Yeah, I get it, you're angry. Hopefully this will fill up with all these guys now. But there's a bit of a stockpile, and it saves that guy. Did you place the coal back to the boiler? No, but I got all this. Okay, see, look, it's so bad. It just like flickers on for a second. But I just wanted to burn up some of my saplings. And it keeps this from draining too fast on the temperature. Saplings supply the necessary energy to raise the temperature of an area for a very brief period of time. Yeah, like, very, very brief period of time. Purified tantalite. Why? It needs to be thermal centrifuged. That's true, I was just confused that you wrote about the voltage. Alright. Let's get some stuff here. See, maybe I could just get a MV turbine. Let's get an MV turbine. MV diode, which I think I still need. Like transferring power quest. Gross. Storing and transforming power. Don't put a finger in that socket. Yeah, I need a cable diode. 4 amps. It's fine. MV machine casings. Perfect. Wait, medium voltage battery buffer. Yeah, 1 slot. Gross. Gas turbine. Do we have any of that? Yeah, see, we'll see if we have any of our things over there. How's that LV tab looking? Pretty decent. We got some stuff done yesterday. We have 8 quests left, and one of them that's not showing here yet that I'm assuming after we do all these they'll be unlocked, or maybe there's a secret one that we're gonna have to find out. Because 8 quests, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I missed a red one somewhere, but we're doing it. Most likely done. One MV machine hull is missing. Hey, look at that. MV machine hull. It's kind of nice just being able to do this. Boom, boom, boom. Gas turbine, thank you. We need that 4 amp diode. Ooh, 4 gallium dust too. So 4 of the diodes, 2 aluminum plates, that 4 annealed copper cables, or 4x, yeah. So annealed copper cable, 4x, we got all that. We don't have many normal covered copper cables. Not good. Fine wire, 32. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Thank you. Yeah, see, we're gonna get rid of that sifter now. We're not gonna need that. Cinnabar dust. Smelty, smelty. Heyo, look at that. Fine steel wire. And we need all of our zinc. Wherever the heck all of that is, by the way. Centrifuge, zinc, gallium. Alright, let's see if we got any zinc in this thing. Ooh, look at that. Alright, request all of it. Let's make a filter. Molten polyethylene. LV is 80 seconds. Circuit 1. What are we missing here? Thank you very much, Nick. I greatly appreciate that. Becoming a Jerry ally. Thank you once again for becoming a member. I really appreciate it, Nick. Funny thing is, you probably don't even know who Jerry is. But thank you very much. Dang, look at that. 60 plascrete blocks. So we got all of our molten soldering alloy, but we don't even have our molten polyethylene. I don't even know where all that went. Ruh-roh. That's full. Molten polyethylene. Okay, so actually this is doing quite well right here. So we'll take the 8K, fill up our oxygen, and then we can kind of refill that. Hey, very nice. Ooh, I probably should take some of that copper that I just smelted too, and throw it in the alloy smelter, and actually that'll get me a stack of that, so I can get the fine redstone alloy, or the red alloy I think they call it. So that way we can make our circuits. Sweet. This is all done. This is finally up and running. It's getting hot again. It's not at operating temp, but it's fine. Alright, we got that. We got that. Yeah, it's definitely not going to use all that copper, but that's fine. I'm about to go for MV Circuits in Monty Factory. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. That shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that's nice. Is that right? Red alloy? Yeah. So that's fine copper wire, but if we look at our circuits, MV tier is the fine red alloy. The HV is also the fine red alloy. Okay, I'm kind of surprised by that. Blue alloy. So yeah, we're gonna have to make some blue alloy. Ooh, gross. Electroline and silver. It's a good thing we have electroline, I guess. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn. Probably should get rid of all of our netherrack dust. So blue alloy, silver, and whatever. Alright, so we got all that fun stuff. Netherrack dust. We'll just dump that there for now. $12. Really, that's it. Damn you. Alright, so we got our stack of red alloy. Take half of it, turn it into the fine wire. And then the blue alloy was the bolts, I do believe. Blue alloy bolts. Yeah, so we'll just take this to the extruder when we need it. Cool. So we're cooking now, that's good. 455k, which is actually kind of awesome because that's after filling up that whole pipeline that's down there. And we still have 1.56 million benzene right here. Alright. Black steel rods, black steel rods. Still no molten polyethylene because I was smart. It's fine. Take it all, please. Blue alloy is... it is 4 to 1, just like the redstone. Okay, so that's good. Burn it up, baby. So we could take all of the copper cables. Kitty cat, it is probably about time to feed you. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna let that run, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to have 69, it's funny, 69 milligrams of caffeine. And I'm probably going to be going to sleep in like 3 hours, so I'm hoping that's enough time to actually like get tired. Or like the caffeine won't be bad, because I want a caffeinated beverage, but it has caffeine. Oh my gosh. I just got back. I see Darius. Thank you very much for becoming a Jerry ally and supporting the channel. I greatly appreciate that as well. You guys are absolutely amazing today. Thank you. It's so funny to me. I love watching Gregtech New Horizons content, but I never get further than maybe some Steel myself. But I guess I get my fair share of Gregtech New Horizons through others. Yeah, I mean, there's no shame in not playing it or not having the interest to go further into the game when you can watch somebody else and it feels like you're partly doing the journey or you're going along with the journey. Especially when you're in the streams, you see everything that you would already be doing. So I do greatly appreciate you watching it as well, and I hope that you are enjoying it. But we are going to have a cold drink. Same. This is my first time getting to HV. Mine too. I am very excited to see the rest of it. Boom. We're going to get some diodes, because I guess we need them for a good amount of crafting. I don't know why. Oh, let's take... Oh, great. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, exactly what we need, and then we'll worry about putting more in storage later on. So we want the 4 amp diode, most likely, which is that one. Hey, look at that. That is one good beverage. And also, a quest complete. Don't put a finger in that socket. You got it. I will not. What are you drinkling? Drinkling. Yes, I am drinkling. Let me see. I have to research it just to make sure it won't dox me. But I will say, it is like a berry flavor, like a couple different berries mixed together. Yeah. I can't tell you the type of drink. I can't tell you the brand because it will dox me. The brand of the drink will dox me. I can't tell you. I apologize. But it is good. I will say it is very good. It's got more caffeine than a can of Coke. It's, what is it, like 12 ounces? It is 12 ounces. But it's also like zero sugar or like very dang close to it. Malvi, how you doing? The Oompa-Loomp drink. Yes, I am drinking the Oompa-Loomp. I don't even know what an Oompa-Loomp drink is. Best thing is to play Gregtech New Horizons. Watch someone have no pain so you feel motivated and also have no pain playing Gregtech New Horizons. I mean, honestly, a lot of the pain is just doing stuff that you don't even know what you're doing and like doing it blindly. And the real pain, honestly, in my opinion, was pre-Steam Age. Having to do all of your crafts by hand, filing your rods, cutting them down, like, that sucked. That was terrible. I hated it. But now look at, we have machines to do our work. We are advanced in our civilization. And we are gonna, like, completely destroy our clean room, so that's whatever, but we'll be fine. Alright, we should be able to pump out. Honestly, I could just have the tank here pump with two things. Ooh. Actually, I won't even be able to get any closer to the wall. Well, this is going to move anyways, so whatever. Where's the pump? Okay, no matter what, it should be on this side. And thank you to Icy Soul for subscribing. Very interesting YouTube name. But thank you once again for subscribing to the channel. Dude, the Steam Age is still so bad. It is kind of bad, but way better than... well, I guess, yeah. Actually, it doesn't really get great until, like, mid-LV. I know this is TMI, but it's so freaking hilarious. After dinner, I kid you not, the cat sprints, full-on sprints from wherever she is, from, like, say, the living room, into the room where her litter box is, to, like, take a number 2. I don't understand what it is, like, wait, I can just call it, like, the post-dinner, I don't know, like, bathroom break, whatever you want to call it. But every single time after dinner, she dead sprints to the litter box to take a crap. I don't understand. I don't know what that's all about. I've never had a cat or an animal do that, and it's just kind of funny and weird. Girly just has the run. It's like the Taco Bell effect. Oh no. Thankfully they aren't actually the runs, but oh boy. Can't wait for your next stream, but I need to go. See you later. See you later, Nick. If we don't see you for a little while because I'm not streaming too much, I still very much look forward to seeing you in the next one, and hopefully we get some more time to do so pretty soon. Take care. And once again, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. You are the best. Alright. The electrolyzer should be done. It is. So we can send this back through. The macerator. Hey, 7 filters. That's not that great, but I guess it's something. Black steel dust. Okay, we got another quest done here. Transformer. I don't care about a transformer. Get some more pumps. Of course I don't have my pumps. My cat is always sprinting a few times before taking a, yeah, running left and right full speed. I don't know, maybe it's just a weird cat thing. I'll take one. One pump, please. Oh, there she goes, sprinting right back out of there. It's like, quick, get out! It smells bad. Okay, yeah, now she's just got the zoomies. Frickin' being a crackhead. Oh my gosh. Alright, diode. I know my efficiency. Alright, so we want to pump up here as well. Ooh. Okay, let's not connect to that wire. Okay, we're filling up. We're good. So now we can put a MV circuit assembler in there. I find getting gallium arsenide dust to be annoying. Well, the arsenic isn't bad. Like, I have a crap ton of arsenic now from cobaltite. It's the gallium that'll get you. The gallium is insanely disgusting. Advanced circuit assembler, please. Oh, well, thank you. So there we go. We got the advanced circuit assembler. Now we can clean up our inventory and we can begin crafting some freaking circuits. Why are these not being oh, hold on a minute. Those aren't being filled because this is just eating all of the wood. 197 stacks of logs. Alright, I think we have enough charcoal. So let's, okay, that's output. Wait, why do we have input twice? Oh, that's right. This is the charcoal line, so charcoal goes back in. Let's stop the wood input and keep everything else flowing. Okay, I can't see inside. No, wood should still be connected everywhere else. Okay, very nice. Yeah, look at that. See, 3 stacks and 2 stacks. We're getting a lot of charcoal now. Maybe eventually I should just set up a couple of those somewhere else on their own just to produce a bunch of charcoal. Pretty soon we're going to be able to run this like indefinitely. I should also check my boiler up here. I got 15. Alright. That's gross. Infinite energy storage. You shouldn't click on links from strangers. Although this sounds like clickbait, it is true. From a certain point of view. Use the potential force and store energy that... oh yeah, that way. Simply construct a dam and flood vast areas with water. You may add energy to your storage by pumping more water into it, or just drain it back into energy when you need. This works especially well with fluctuating energy sources like wind, water, and solar, or you dump excess energy into it so you can use it another time. The capacity is huge and the choice is yours. Sounds great, but indeed, there is a catch. Pumps and turbines will have efficiency correlated loss. Still interested? Let's get to crafting. Yeah, so that's where the turbines get used, I'd assume, right in here. That's pretty gross. Ooh. Hydro dam. That's kind of funny. That's literally all that... Oh, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, the water comes in from this side. Yeah, just have it filled up with water. Just made 108 ingots of tin. You think I have enough? No. Definitely not. Multiply that by like 10 and maybe you'll be good for a while. Yeah, you burn through tin. Very easy. Yeah, see the 16 slot LV battery buffer. Upgrade your battery buffer to hold 16 batteries for primary storage. You can use different buffers, probably with fewer batteries, for your EBF, arc furnace, and thermal centrifuge, and so on. Excuse me. Alright, so let's look at our circuits. Go to HV. Integrated processor. Central processing units. So we got our SMD resistors. Fine red alloy wire. It's going to take me like 2 hours to pour all of it. Wait, why are you pouring ingots? Are you just smelting them in your smeltery? I got right. See, yeah, I used to kind of do the same thing. But, yeah, the smeltery is really bad for, like, speed. Yeah, unless you have, like, a timer on it. Otherwise, you're... So, what are you putting into the smeltery to, like, smelt down? Are you putting in, like, raw tin ore? Because you'd be better off macerating it into, like, the crushed ore. And then just smelting it in a furnace. It'd be a lot quicker and easier doing it that way, so you don't have to, like, dig it back out. I would only put stuff into the smeltery that, like, you have to use the smeltery for, like making tools or certain... What do you want to call it? Metal mixtures? Cassiterite, sand, ore. Yeah, I would try and macerate that so there you get double drops that way if you macerate it, or actually it might be quadruple with tin. I'm not sure. If you check the NEI. But yeah, macerate it and then put it in a normal furnace rather than the smeltery. You'll be a lot faster. Although it is more realistic and a lot cooler in the smeltery, it is really slow. Alright. Got those. Got that. SMD transistor. So, fine tantalum wire and gallium foil. Honestly, that'd be so much easier to make. Although, burn through a lot of molten polyethylene that way. Gallium foil, though, I should have some. That's zinc foil. Fine annealed copper wire. Yeah, I have 3 iron furnaces and 2 BBFs and a steam smelter. Very nice. Oof, fine annealed copper wire. I'm so sad that we can't, like, anneal this after. Arc furnace. Yeah, you can anneal it that way. Uses. Wait, recipe. Yeah, I can't use a nugget. That sucks. That's fine. Low voltage fluid tank of lubricant. Well, give me that other tank. got all that. Do the copper there, please, first. Green Neon. I'm pretty sure we've seen you before. Welcome back. What is the point of this mod pack? I am just curious. So the point of the mod pack is... I guess if you want to say the end goal of the mod pack is to build basically like an insane teleporter, or like 2 of them that you can actually use to teleport back and forth. And to do that, you need to basically go from the Stone Age in like human history through the Steam Age, obviously like the whole Industrial Revolution, and then after all of that, you go into like the more space. Well, actually, we do go to space eventually, and then use high-tech like sci-fi type equipment to build said what it's called a Stargate, the teleporter, which is pretty dang cool. And it is very, very lengthy. Like, this mod pack is known to take probably about 2 years or more to actually complete. That is cool. It is very cool. If you ever get the chance, I do highly recommend it. It is an amazing mod pack, and I love it dearly. I am addicted to it, sadly. I can't get enough of it, but it is quite amazing. Annealed copper wire. We'll do circuit 3 on that. We'll take a circuit 3 on this one as well. Stargate, like 10 people have it. So people say that though, like 10 people have it, or like not very many people. Like, I feel like it's got to be more than that. Obviously there's a lot that probably don't talk about it or don't stream anything, but like 10 people probably known to have it. I think it's more. I do too. I agree with you, Darius. And I thought I was going to be like the first one to 100% the mod pack, but we had somebody else in here that supposedly had beaten Gregtech like 5 times. But yeah, I don't know how true that is. I mean, it may have happened, just may not have been documented. I guess if you say take 2 years times the 10, 11 years that the game's existed. But I don't know. I don't know about that. But I would definitely believe somebody has already 100%ed everything and built the Stargate a couple times. Well, Carrick's built it, what, 2 or 3 times already? Gotta be more, but that's like the figure that's known. Right, not many known people. Definitely has to be more than 10 people, whoever reached. Because it's such an amazing mod pack that people can just sit, play, come back to whenever they want later on, and obviously progress is progress. Eventually they're going to beat it if it's something that they're interested in enough. Why did I make fine annealed copper wire for this? Wait. Am I dumb? Am I that stupid? What? Okay, stop. Stop, machines, please. Why am I so dumb? So, I need my tantalum wire. Of course, I had annealed wire there, too. NAND memory chip central processing units. Central processing units. T. Okay, of course I don't have those anywhere. Alright. SMD capacitors. Tantalum foil. See, I don't even know if I have any tantalum anywhere anymore. I do. Hello. Where have thou been? SMD transistors, capacitors. we're gonna be chilling in that clean room for a while. Actually, let me make sure that it's actually like being cleaned as we speak. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that's a good thing I came to check it. Clean room running, it's fine. Efficiency 0%. 1%, okay, it's climbing. One day I'll assemble a few friends and play with them. Probably shared pain is lesser pain, right? It is. Way lesser pain. That's how it works. There still will be pain, but it will be a lot less. So, capacitors is polyvinyl chloride and tantalum foil. And transistors is fine tantalum wire and gallium foil. Gallium. Stainless steel ingots. Why is that there? Yoink. Okay, how's this looking? It's still getting some fluid. 232,000. 1 million ethylene. Beautiful. Still want to know where my gallium foil is. It's got to be here, right? Yeah, it is here. Thank you. Tantalum wire, we got that. Thin polyvinyl chloride sheets. 60. Aluminium foil. Oh boy. Alright. Let's do some work, I guess. Make some stuff. Probably gonna want capacitors, polyvinyl chloride, and tantalum foil. Craft away. Is that 4 and 4? No, 2 tantalum, 4 polyvinyl chloride. Damn! We got a lot of transistors. We're gonna need a bigger chest in here than this. This is not gonna be enough. Central processing units. Actually, where's the rest of our, like, good stuff? %. It is cleaning away. How do you get the item magnet thing? Recipe. So you need to get the polarizer, and then obviously you need steel. And then put 4 pieces of steel in the polarizer. Obviously you got to make blocks of steel with 9 ingots of steel in the compressor. So make 2 of those blocks and then throw those in the polarizer. You get the block of magnetic steel, and then your small lithium battery, which it does not have to be charged, which is kind of nice. It's actually pretty cheap. It's not too bad. Ultra low power ICs. Actually, we're just gonna leave that. We're gonna let that craft up. 6Fitsy, Greg, how are you doing? Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so we got these weird, chips here. It's funny because we're not even going to use those. Could take these. See, now I'm wondering if I have both my HV batteries over there, and then I can actually run... Hold on. Central... No. Nothing here. That I can actually run both of my machines over there. Integrated logic circuit. No. So we want these. Central processing unit. And we want some RAM. Give me that RAM. Oh, hey. There's 56 more central processing units. And then a crap ton of RAM. See, there's a small coil SMD inductor. This is going to be kind of a gross thing. Fine iridium. Well, we don't have iridium. Steel ring and copper wire. Well, we can do better than that. Nickel, zinc, ferrite ring. I don't think we care. Ferrite mixture. Iron, zinc, and nickel. I mean, I could make that. It's not that bad. So that alone doubles. So then a steel ring and fine annealed copper, or the nickel and annealed copper makes 8. Ooh, neodymium. We don't have neodymium yet. So neodymium dust. Yeah, this is from the moon, I believe. Yeah, it's on the moon. So we can't do that. That's fine. We will make the right here. We'll probably do this. We can make 8 small coils. It done 8 HV circuits. What do you mean the mana? Oh, you made 8 HV circuits? Very nice. Ferrite mixture, 30 seconds. Iron, zinc, and nickel. I need more zinc. I have very nice zinc. Right, ferrite mixture, nickel, Nikola Tesla. 6 in there. Wow, thank you. You're so generous. LV circuit 3. Probably gonna only go another hour and a half. I could go longer, but I just kind of want to relax and like watch some brain rot on YouTube. Not actual brain rot, but I just want to just chill on YouTube before I have to go to bed. I don't know. Helps me fall asleep or get tired. I have. Very nice. I just realized I don't even need much of that mixture. I could just extrude this. Yeah, 1 is 4, so that's actually really good. 4 rings, and then SMD inductor. The assembler, yeah, the annealed copper wire we can use. Do you know of any way to pipe in items into a coke oven? I am tired of manually loading them with wood. I do, actually. I have a solution for you. Okay, so circuit does not matter. 1 second, and I will help you out. I do believe I need more nickel dust. I'm going to take all that, centrifuge it, and I'll show you my setup here. Okay, that's kind of bad. I don't have any room for anything. Hold on. Dump my redstone out. Okay, we're good. So I'll show you this quick. The way that I am doing this is my items are all harvested by the Cropmatron. They go up into storage, which is like right up here. And then, yep, see that barrel right there? And I have a conveyor attached to this pipe that is underneath the barrel. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And then you can see it goes down that way, and then actually you can connect it to the coke oven, and it'll dispense wood into it. Which then, okay, you solve your inputting problems. Now you have to output your charcoal, which is this. You do pretty much almost the same thing, except you put the conveyor attached to the coke oven. Well, still technically attached to the pipe, but right up against the coke oven. And then the pipe dispenses it. Basically, this one is directly right into my compressor, or whatever storage device that you do have. So unloading it and loading it with like wood and charcoal is very easy. And then the creosote is obviously a little more annoying, like making the pumps, but it's the same thing. You just put the pump on a pipe right next to the coke oven, and then you just have it kind of sit there and extract. But make sure when it's connected to a pipe, you can shift and right click, make sure it's set to import here, the import is pressed in, and then the export is pressed out. And then yeah, that's the same thing with item pipes too. If like a conveyor or a pump is on a pipe, just make sure that's clicked in. And it should work pretty decently. Nickel. Nickel. Thank you for the solution, because it's annoying. Oh, it is. I've been there. I feel your pain. But yeah, you're welcome. Alright. Macerator. Macerator. Dang, you're already done. It's crazy. Alright. Now we can extrude this into rings. Hello? Which one's a ring? Cell, bottle, ring. Assembler. Efficiency 85%. So every 9 seconds it goes up. Oh, 86% there. Okay. Avenger Endall, welcome to the channel. First time tuning into a stream. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Alright. So it is still circuit 3 with the rings and the fine annealed copper. Boom, boom, boom. And then the rings. Alright, so that'll make a bunch of inductors. We should probably grab a bigger chest, by the way. I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. You're quite welcome. Also, I'm glad that you're doing well. So another question I guess I have for you is, what is your experience in Gregtech New Horizons? There we go. Oh, that was you, Avenger, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. And I guess because you just subscribed, another question for you. How do you find the channel? Have you seen the videos first already? I'd assume so, because you say first time tuning into a stream. I am someone who loves the early game of Minecraft immensely, so I've played like 10 different worlds up until MV, and then restarted. The farthest I've ever gotten was HV, though. I saw the videos. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, once again, thank you very much for subscribing and joining the stream. So you've made it to HV. Have you made it to the moon yet? And the funny thing is, like, I know somebody that shows up to my streams fairly often that is the exact same way. He'll speed run through the early game and then just constantly keep restarting. Like, I could not imagine. I do agree it is insanely fun, the early game stuff, but I want to get to the end. I want to see, like, everything this mod pack has to offer. I want to basically go through the entire thing and, what do you want to say? Make the Stargate. I want to see what that's like. Central processing units. Recipe. Central processing unit. Laser engraver. So I can make those with that. Oh, this was for like the NAND chips and stuff. So yeah, the wafers. Central processing unit. So I could just use a glass lens. Or a diamond lens. So ender pearl lens. Let's take all of our lenses too. Ooh, I have blue alloy. I need to make bolts. Square ones should be bolts. Yeah, bolts. I got to HV by following the quests, and then I couldn't find out how to make the moon. Following the quest, so I didn't do it, but I sometimes return to that world, so maybe someday I will. Well, hopefully you will. And I wish you the best of luck. I mean, if you continue watching the streams and stuff, I wouldn't see why you probably wouldn't be able to figure that out if you don't spoil yourself. I know that's a big thing for me, is I don't like spoiling like things for myself. So, but yeah, they don't do a great job. They do tell you here, well, actually it does say HV is about getting to the moon so you can get titanium used to make EV and AE2 machines. It's a long and involved task though, so head on over to the Space Race tab for more info. Which, it says you need IV circuits and the HV assembler to start the tab. So yeah, you have to get the IV circuits, HV assembler, in order for this tab to be opened up, which will then kind of probably explain the space stuff, which I cannot wait for. I have the HV assembler, but now I just need the EV circuits. Yeah, so the integrated processors is what I want to make next. So I have all the resistors, I have the capacitors, transistors, red alloy wire, plastic circuit boards. Actually, I should grab those. That is beautiful. Having that LCR is so great. Blue alloy bolts. Yeah, look at all those coils that we made. So yeah, those aren't too bad to make, so why not? Oh, no. So this, that, boom. So we'll use our integrated processors, our circuit boards, coils, red alloy wire, RAM, and more capacitors. So let me actually go get more of that red alloy wire. I just made the piston boots, and oh my, it's amazing. It is quite good, isn't it? It's great. And those are probably nothing compared to some other things that I was going to work towards in the future. I could spoil it. It's a Thaumcraft thing. I vaguely recall seeing that, and then that's the point I stepped out for like 2 weeks and forgot. It's all good. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks, is like you take a break for whatever reason, say like you're busy with like work, school, just anything in life, you come back and it's just like, where the heck did I leave off? Like, there's a lot going on where you don't remember. Yeah, it's not good. It usually takes you a while to get kind of refreshed. Probably get another stack of this because red alloy is going to be probably very important, I would assume. So there's normal red alloy wire. So I don't have any more copper. Take all the silver out. I do. Boom. I know what you're talking about, but I won't say it. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, just in case for some spoiler reasons. I don't want to spoil anybody else to it if they don't want to be spoiled. Ooh, that's right. We'll go grab our lenses. Oh, where's the other one? So, Ender Pearl. We need the Ender Eye lens. Ender Eye lens. Ender Eye. T. Ender Pearl lens. Yeah, so that's right there. I have to go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. for me. Good night, Blaze. Good night, Darius. Thank you again for becoming a member of the channel. You're absolutely amazing. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Sleep well, Darius, and hopefully we'll see you again pretty shortly here, or pretty soon, with some streams. Keep an eye out on the Discord, since I don't really know exactly when the next one's going to be. So I'll post over there, Darius. I'll let that smelt up. I will say, Thaumcraft sucks. It's not too bad. It could be way worse. Way worse. Ender Islands. So, it's gotta be over here. It'd have to be. Yeah, it is. Diamond Lens, Ender Islands. Do you play any other games, Avenger? So, we got the Diamond Lens. We can keep that there. Yeah, obviously the one. Probably didn't even need to take all these in here, but whatever. It's fine. Take my 40 bolts. All my coils. Circuits, coils, RAM, capacitors, red alloy wire, EV circuits, electrum wire, RAM, SMD diodes. Let's see, here we go. That's gallium arsenide dust. I guess, hold on. These diodes work just as fine. So we grab our electrum and everything else. I love 1.7.10 Thaumcraft so much. All the versions after it, what is it, TC4, Thaumcraft 4, are really bland and boring. I hope whenever the team Co-FH finishes the new TC, it'll be great again. See, I don't even know what's changed. Like, that's the thing. Because I haven't gotten to experience all of them, so I don't even know the differences. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's all great. Even though it could just, yeah, be way worse than all the rest. SMD, resistors, we're just gonna take it all. Boom. Sure, we'll take transistors, red alloy wire. And we'll take more RAM. Sure, we'll take that too. To be concise, modded Minecraft, Path of Exile, League of Legends, and Magic the Gathering. Very nice. 1 second here. I used to play Path of Exile, and I did stop playing that. Obviously, I do play a lot of modded Minecraft. Eventually, I would like to have a server of my own. I think that'd be very cool. Like, once I make enough money from the channel to actively just support something, like even if it's just like a vanilla Java or Bedrock thing, I think that'd be kind of nice. League of Legends, I don't play League of Legends, but Magic the Gathering, I don't know if that's a game that can be played online, but that or Dungeons and Dragons. I know my good buddy the Lost Joker usually plays those online. So like if you ever have the chance, and that is a possibility that you can play those online. One of them I know he does. He's always not always playing that, but he does play that. So very well something that you could look forward to possibly. Platinum metallic powder, we don't really care about that. Take our small coils once again. More of these beautiful bolts. And now, I think we can get started on all of this beautiful stuff. So our efficiency is 100%. We have our circuit assembler, which we need the beautiful soldering alloy that I already have. Awesome. I'm in a blood moon right now. Should I be worried? Yeah, probably yes. You probably should be worried. MV tier circuits. So we're gonna go back to HV. We want 1. We're gonna make more than that. It's not a crafting task, so that's good. Oops. So circuit boards, RAM, or actually, yeah, circuit board, central processing unit, resistor. So boom. I think it was a transistor, resistor, fine red alloy wire. Kitty cat, how you doing today? Are you good, kitty? Yes, you are good, kitty. Red alloy wire. I got the transistor, capacitor, and resistor. Actually, I don't have the capacitor. There's the capacitor. And then my central processing units. Alright. Let's get to it. There are online platforms to play it on. The paid ones suck. The free ones are slightly worse, but free. But it never compares to the paper cards in person. Probably for very good reasons, I would assume. Hey, Carlos, how you doing today? Have you completed any chapter yet? I have. We've completed everything up till LV. We still have to finish up LV yet. Alright, so let's grab these circuits. The best and cheapest MV circuits, at least that I know of. I don't think there's any microprocessors like LV has, but that is good. That's a quest complete. The first one is integrated processor, the final type of the MV circuits. You also don't need to craft any other circuits to make it, so it's the cheapest. Oh, so I see. So that's the thing when you go to automate these, is yeah, you have to have a machine that makes this circuit, dumps it into another assembler that already has other items into it. Dang, that's crazy. Oh, look at that, the small coil. That's the high tier HV, or the mid tier HV. Retrieval task. That's optional, so that's good. Processor assembly circuit needs small, or yeah, some small coils. You can make these. Hold on a minute. Okay, the cat was acting strange, so I had to like take off my headphones to try and listen, like if there was somebody in here, because there's definitely not supposed to be somebody here, just me and the cat. Because my girlfriend isn't planning to be home for a while. Processor assembly circuit, yeah, it needs small coils. You can make these a couple different ways. It's fine. We already got some. Actually, I guess, yeah, put them in our inventory. That'd probably help out. Boom! Nice. Another quested complete. Forget something. That looks like electroline. Oh, that's probably because you need, obviously, the electroline to make this. So this is the second step to making EV and IV circuits. So yeah, you need all this stuff. Processor assembly, we need the good integrated circuits. Got 12. We'll let this craft up, and we'll have, what, a total of 16? 16 MV circuits. That's so cool. Alright, so we got 16. Make the HV. So let's actually do this. Shift, Control, A. No. Wait, circuit assembler. Motoring. Oh yeah, see, that's the thing that sucks. Shift, Control, A. Oh, I see, you can just get rid of the ones that you don't use. Wait. What? Shift, Control, A. Interesting. Either way, it's the same numbers. Crafting chain. Alt. Toggle. Right click. Toggle crafting chain. Toggle group mode. No. I forgot how to do this. Alt click. Carlos, you taught me this before, I thought. I forgot already. I'm sorry. Alt. Sorting. Shift left mouse button drag. Heavenbound, welcome to the channel. Or welcome back. I finally caught up through the old stream, so now I can watch live and have some idea of what's going on. And Vash the Drip God, welcome back. Been a while since I've been able to hop on. That's you, Zane, isn't it? Welcome back. Also, thank you very much for the extreme dedication to go watch some of the old VODs. Heavenbound, thank you. What age are you in? Oh, unless you're not Zane. Okay, maybe you're not. Since you're asking what age I'm in. I'm in the HV age. I got HV age, HV stage of the game. Trying to figure out why. Hold on. I don't even know how many I want. Okay, well, I'm just not going to do that. Okay, get rid of that. That's fine. So 16 of these circuits. Which we're going to make 8 of these then, I guess. SMD inductors. Neodymium. Okay, so that's all that we made is that. That's fine. We're just going to take that. We're going to take that. 1, 2, 3. Some RAM, some circuit boards, and capacitors. Boom. RAM and circuit boards. So yeah, we have all this, which isn't too bad. We're trying to get the EV circuits. Need IV circuits, possibly IV circuits, so that way you can unlock this tab. Just because I want to see what it looks like. But yeah, we're just trying to do some random progression while we can. So this microprocessor is circuit boards, central processing unit, SMD resistors, capacitors, transistors. So this is just fine copper wire. Ooh. Even cheaper. SoCs. System on a chip. Fine copper wire. We still use the fine copper wire, but we use that and we get rid of the transistor and resistor. SoCs. Where was that? Right there. SoCs, or system on a chips, are used to make circuits more easily. In this case, you can use simple SoCs to make ULV circuits more easily. So a simple SoC wafer. So we need the amber or the topaz lens, which I don't even think we ever made. But now we probably can. Actually, we probably have already made it, to be honest. I'm just dumb. Exquisite amber. Hey, Betastic, what's going on? Try clearing the group and using the pin. Okay, sounds good. Boom. Yeah, how do we not? Okay, we gotta have the lens. It's gotta be over here. Really? We don't have that. Circuit assembler. A. Wait, shift control A. Hey, there it goes. So that's all good now. We could do this, do that. And then we have, we're gonna end up making 4, which obviously we already made. Or we're in the process of making. Compressor, please. Compress me some amber that I didn't even grab. So good job, Blaze. Wow. I am so smart. This is why they don't pay me the big bucks. Oh wait, no, I put it in the lathe. Duh. I use the exquisite one. Or not. Uses. Lathe. LV lathe. I put it in the cutting machine. I'm so dumb. 2 minutes that takes. I watched the previous stream. You don't put the item sync module in default, yes, so you weren't putting items back. Have you fixed that yet? Probably not. Hold on, chat. I swear. That cat freaks me out sometimes. Like, she started creeping around the corner. Like, normally she'll, like, run out of the door of, like, the room when she hears someone here. Like, say my girlfriend opening up the door and coming into the apartment. So when she does that, and obviously I don't hear anything, like, my thing doesn't tell me that my girlfriend's home, kind of freaks me out a little bit, like somebody is entering that should not be entering. I should have a code word for my chat that I just like say. That means I'm going to investigate the apartment to make sure there's no intruders. That's why the items didn't go back in the trunk. So I'll show you here. We have the provider oh wait, hold on. Item sync module. Default route, yes. So yeah, what do you do with that? That's why the items didn't go back in the trunk. Sync. Oh, default route, yes, okay. Default, yes. Item sync module, yes. So now, if I dump something in that isn't already there, it should go back in there. Say like this axe, for example. There we go. Good luck getting, oh wait, hold on, X. Yep. Okay. Thank you for that, Carlos. See, that's why it's nice to have you here. Help me fix some of my silly problems. So the one was still working, so it does save its memory from the last time, so that's kind of nice. But obviously all the other ones were not good. So we got all the blue alloy, we got all of our rings, everything else is fine. All of our coils. Boom, boom. Polyethylene pulp. Craft away on that. 8 HV circuits. Mid-grade. Processor assembly. Awesome! Uses for the air lens. Laser engraver. SoC wafers. Actually, that was what was used for the other wafers that I wanted anyways. I really want to try Gregtech New Horizons, but unfortunately a mod pack of this size is a little above my PC's pay grade. That's kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie. That stinks. I've been in that situation before in the past. Like, especially when I was younger, I couldn't play like mod packs with my friends that they had decent enough computers to run, and like mine would just barely be able to run vanilla Minecraft on like the lowest settings. So I am sorry to hear that. If you ever do get the chance, you get the good computer and everything like that, please do play it. Even if you feel like you don't have enough time, you can chip away at it 10 minutes a day. I mean 5 minutes a day, you'll still be here. 5 minutes a day might take you a long time, but you know, 5 minutes here, maybe an hour this day or 2 hours that day. Chip away at it, and you will get it complete. It'll just take some time. And that, in fact, item sync is for filtered items or for items without a specific chest. There are other modules that separate items. Go advertisement. Separate items by mods or types, but I don't think it's worth it, and it will only improve items without duplicating spaces. Gotcha. Yeah, we ain't worried about that. We'll wait until we get some other better things to use it for, I guess. SoC wafers, MV. So we get the normal wafer and the topaz. Boom. So yeah, we'll do 16. Sure, why not? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. So there's that. That's amazing. So now, also, forget something. Need some electroline for your workstations. Go back to the nether and find saltpeter vein at Y5 to 5 to 45. You can also centrifuge it for electrum and redstone if you have too much, which is quite nice. Oh, it says it wants me to get all that. Well, we'll worry about that next time. That's an easy quest to get later. So there we have that. Workstations, your first EV circuit. Your first EV circuit is the workstation, which is kind of a weird... Like, why do they call it a workstation? It's kind of a weird name for a circuit. I mean, wouldn't you guys agree? You can make blue alloy with silver and electroline in an alloy smelter. If you don't have electroline, you can make it from redstone and electrum in a mixer. Have fun! Also note that using the fluid solidifier is way faster than the extruder for blue alloy. Well, we have nothing but time, so we are plenty fine. But yeah, what is it? Extruding MV? Dang, it's almost a minute. That is crazy. But you get 8 bolts compared to the normal 4 you get. It's like iron bolt. It's just a normal iron bolt. Extruder. I guess you do get 8. Never mind. But I felt the satisfaction of crafting an item just by clicking. I felt the joy explode in the air. You're talking about using that crafting station with the logistics pipes. Also welcoming everybody else into the stream. I see we have 24 amazing people here. Thank you. Yes, yeah, it is quite nice. I will agree. So we have what? 4? We have 8. 8 HV circuits, so we'll get 4 of our workstations, or the EV circuits, which isn't too bad. Not too bad at all. So we'll take care of that. Circuit boards. We'll get this all going here. We want our diodes. We want our bolts. Diodes, bolts, electrum wire, and RAM. Give me that RAM and electrum wire. And there we go. We got some EV circuits being processed. Actually, our first EV circuits ever. That's awesome. Rika, hello. How you doing? And that's perfect too, because we need 4 for the quest. Yeah, see the advanced circuit assembler 2. RAM. I prefer RAM. Only anime fans will get that. Oh, REM. Yeah, sadly, I am not an anime fan, so I do apologize for not knowing what that means. I'm actually really good. What about you? I am doing alright. I can't complain too much because I did get out of work earlier than I expected today, so hence the stream. But still, obviously we got a couple days left of work. Tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure all those days I'm working. And we'll see. Hopefully they aren't too bad. Tomorrow, I don't know if it's going to be 8 hours. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad either way. I guess if I work the 12 hours, it's really good money. That's nice. But if it's 8 hours, at least I'm still getting work, and I don't have to worry about working too long. Because I will say, the boss tends to be like pretty, what do you want to say? Just you have to constantly be like go 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 go, even though sometimes like there's nothing to go and do, so you have to like try and pretend to be busy. But we made it through the day. Good luck at work. Thank you very much. Galacticraft soon. Yeah, I cannot wait to actually get to space. I cannot wait at all. Your first EV circuit is a workstation. You already read that. That's fine. There they are. An extreme circuit. EV circuits. 4 of them. Boom! Workstations. Your first EV circuits. Oh, look at the mainframes. Your first IV circuit. Advanced circuit assembler. With your workstation circuits, you can craft an HV circuit assembler. This is needed for the IV circuits. Really? That is pretty gross. But obviously we will craft that up, but I want to see. So these are HV tiered circuit stuff. For the lenses. The advanced heat exchangers, that's right. The advanced heat exchangers take EV circuits. Technically, I could make both of those. Could make these. And then I could work on the goggles and like the whole suit, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. So we're going to get the nano suit sometime relatively soon, which is kind of cool too. Emitter. Yeah, we got to do all that. So let's see if we can make some more of the MV circuits to make a bunch of HV stuff. Central processing. Hold on a minute. I want to make some LV circuits as well. Ooh, wait. Yes, we got the SOCs, so let's cut those down. So we're going to get this quest done. The SOCs. Those are being cut. And then we can make the processors, the microprocessors. The fine copper wire and the copper bolts. That is so cheap compared to wasting the resistors and everything. That's nice. Alright, there's that quest done. Ogre, welcome back. Once again, I do apologize. I forgot the nickname that you wanted me to call you, unless it was just Ogre. Howdy, Blaze. It's called a workstation because originally a workstation was a purpose-built computer, typically for scientific or technical applications. Computer-aided crafting. Oh, drafting. My bad. I really appreciate the explanation on that. Thank you very much. But I guess that makes a bit... that does actually make quite a bit of sense, yeah, that they would call computers back then, like a workstation. It's crazy. Yeah, now I just think of a computer as just like, oh, it's a computer. We need the fine wire, copper, and just copper bolts. I don't even know if we have any copper left to make bolts into. I came back. Welcome back, Ingalls. How are you doing? Yeah, see, annealed copper. We don't want that. It is quite nice just going like that. Like, oh, I want copper. Alright. There's copper. I got pizza and wings. So good. Oh, you lucky bastard. Enjoy your pizza and your wings. Might as well just let those go for a while. Hey, can I get some copper? Sure, I'll let you have some copper. Once you join the server, you can have some. It's fine. Yeah, I just need copper bolts. That's right. Honestly, I think we're just going to chill and craft a bunch of circuits. Which we still need to do the circuit sacrifice at some point in the future. I'm not playing the Greg. Fine, so be it. My father is a retired architect. He got to work with some of the first workstations on the design of the Greater Pittsburgh International Airport. And no worries about the nickname, all good. That's pretty cool though. They got to work with some of the first workstations. See, it would just be so cool just like go back in history and see what like life would be like, and like obviously like the old computers or like workstations and stuff, seeing people operate those massive like machines basically, and then just like showing, well, maybe not even showing them, but just like comparing it to a modern day laptop or even like a modern day supercomputer. It's crazy. I love GPIA, dude. I live in the area-ish, about an hour, but the airport is still evolving so much. It was especially cool because he would bring things home to show to his 3 sons. That is awesome. Yeah, when you're actually able to bring stuff home to show off like that, that's good. That's awesome. Microprocessors. SOCs, plastic circuit board, wire. Hello? Oh, you dirty dog. You need an EV clean room to do that. Oh. Of course you need an EV clean... Well, not an EV clean room, but an EV circuit assembler. Dang. I got so excited. Well, we have that for later anyways. That's fine. So let's make microprocessors, I guess, the other way. Fine copper wire, all those things. Central processing. Boom. Boom, boom. Where's the yellow ones? I don't know where the yellow ones are. Oh, hello, they're all in my inventory. I need another chest in here. Boom, 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 boom. Fine copper wire and central processing. Yeah, now you have access to the vacuum freezer and the distillation tower, which will be quite nice. I can't wait to actually get those all up and running. Dun dun dun! The shoe drops. Yeah, SOC is EV. I landed on the moon the other day and logged off. Logged on today just to check the playtime. 652 hours according to the leaderboard to get to the moon. That's pretty dang good. I mean, obviously it's not speedrunning because there's people who speedrun that and like way less, but I would say that's pretty dang good. And I've been kind of rushing, although, see, I don't... Okay, this is what we're going to do. Even though I can go to the moon somewhat shortly, I will say in quotations, because I know it's not short by any means. For sure, I'm not going to allow myself to go, and I want you guys to yell at me not to go until I get the LV quests all done, and at least the MV. The HV stuff, I don't really think matters as much. We'll try and get as much done as we can. But yeah, I want those two done at least, MV and HV. MV, we got quite a bit to go though, so that's kind of gross. 79 out of 146. So 21 plus 46, so we got 67 quests left of that. A lot of that is like random Ender IO stuff, I think it is. I don't even know. Kind of weird. I play only during the winter time, so speedrunning is not for me. Yeah, you take your time building your base, as well as just enjoying your time. I've been inspired. I joined my world that's entering HV, and it says I'm at 79 hours playtime, but it's a server, so machine time is longer than that, and I can't check that. Yeah, see, that's kind of the thing that like you wish you had access to, is being able to see like the server time, how long the server's been up and running compared to what you're on, because yeah, you leave your machines completely stockpiled and then you leave for 10 hours and it's been running the entire time, you're gonna have an insane amount of stuff. But it's all good. Yeah, conduits will help automate things. Amplifying your UUM production. Ooh, wait, what is this? Recycle for the environment. If you have too much wood, saplings, netherrack, or other garbage, you can recycle it and get scrap. This does not... Wait, yeah, this does not have a 100% chance. Scrap can be used to make UU amplifier to make UU matter in 1/4 the time, saving you a significant amount of energy. Certain items such as cobblestone, stone, and tiny and small dust are too easy to make and don't give any scrap. But otherwise, any items can be recycled to get scrap. Huh. Weird. Compress, burn, obliterate, and filter everything. Interesting. Scrap box. Oh yeah, what's that? Scrap box uses. Matter fabric. Oh, yeah, the UU amplifier uses. Mass fabricator. LV. Weird. Need MV circuit. Oh, field generators. UU matter. Magic essence. Crops plus. Meteoric iron dust. Cool stuff. Background radiation absorbent casing. You can get up and get UUA cranking if you feel like it. A mob farm fed into a recycler can be good. Probably wouldn't do that. I guess obviously I could. Almost looks like cheese, but it's a like icorium or icorium. Interesting stuff. I'd probably just use saplings though. Purified emerald ore. Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle, Barry. What? What if Bob isn't my uncle? Micadia twig. Boxia leaf. Shilinium. Pretty cool. Carbon nanites. That's so crazy. Like the nanites, eventually once we start getting into those. Total 100 billion energy units. That's crazy. 10 million energy per tick. Nonsense. Of course Bob is your uncle. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. How could I have forgotten my good old Uncle Bob? Nanites are insane. I know, right? 200k UU matter. Yeah, 200,000. Damn. That is crazy. We ain't gonna worry about that, though. We're gonna make our HV circuits again soon here. 64 microprocessors. Look at that. That is awesome. So we got 64 LV circuits for literally whatever we need. Cheaper, simple circuits. The NAND chip is an industrial replacement. Oh, for the vacuum tubes, that is much cheaper. You can't use it to make circuits, though. Aw. Only to make other things as a ULV circuit. Make sure to check out all the possible recipes. Uses. Oh, I see. I mean, there is quite a few uses. Like, yeah, all these other ULV disgusting things if we have to make those again. Weird. High voltage fluid tank. My saplings, cactus from Cactus Farm, sugarcane, and occasionally chili peppers all go into ethanol production for making biodiesel. I have a full super tank of CBD, 1.5 drawers of solid super fuel, etc. Dang. The redstone root, all that good stuff. Kind of went overboard on the power production. Thought I needed way more to get to the moon than I ended up needing. Hey, it's better to go that route than underdoing it, because then you're kind of screwed. So we want MV circuits. These are literally top tier circuits, that's fine. Central processing unit. Blue, yellow, orange. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Central processing units. And fine red alloy wire. So we need more of central processing units. Central processing unit. Need to engrave it with a diamond lens. Yeah. Or is it better? So it's one is that central processing unit. See, that is that. Integrated processor needs central processing units. You can get these by cutting centrifuging unit wafer. I guess it did say go to here. Wait. No, the NOR or the NAND chips are made from these wafers. So yeah, we're going to use the normal wafers with the diamond lens. There we go. Dream Water God, welcome back. I found a gigantic raw oil vein for my oil rig. 330 to 500 liters, getting 920 liter in operation, and having 4 million raw oil and 4 million naphtha. I was told by a very good guy that I have power for IV. Yeah, you have plenty of oil, I would assume, to make all of your power needs for a while. So that's good. So me here, though, I'm just using the old silly tree method and making benzene. Although oil processing is a lot cooler, I will say, because it's more realistic. So we're going to want our conveyors. Yeah, we want HV circuits. We want quite a few. And then our EV circuits for that. Let's put a crafting station in here, because why not? Boom, boom. Eminenho, welcome to the channel. How are you? When's that? I don't even know what that is. What is that? I only use renewable sources for my power, so I'm using benzene, and I haven't even made an oil pump yet. Yeah, that's the funny thing, is like they have this huge multi-block for pumping oil, and I haven't made it yet. Eventually I'm gonna have to, but I mean, even if I don't have to for power reasons, I still need to do it for the quest. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. But yeah, I agree with you there. I haven't even thought about making one. I went renewable as well, but biodiesel instead of benzene. Which is a pretty cool thing, because not a lot of people do biodiesel. Dude, your clean room is so small and cute. Funny enough, this is like... I don't know if it's like the second biggest. I guess you could have a couple different sizes, because you can have like a rectangular room. But like the minimum one is like... You can stand, like, my feet and my head are the only two blocks that it would be. Like, say that door wasn't there, that's all it is on the inside. So you'd have two machines. Whoever would make that, I mean, some people do, and just, like, kind of swap things in and out. Man, I guess maybe it cleans up a lot quicker than, like, a bigger room, but I couldn't. That would drive me crazy. I'll switch over to benzene around mid-IV. I started with naphtha at mid-LV. That ain't too bad. I mean, it's pretty easy to make, so I don't blame you. Factorio mod, like Gregtech New Horizons, but way shorter, only about 1,000 hours. See, the only problem I have with that is that I don't have Factorio. But I wouldn't be opposed to trying that out if I had it. One clean room per machine. Yeah, right, basically. If you have like an automated output into a chest below it. That's why eventually, when I have time, I'm going to move this, put it down in my HV room that I actually dug out mostly now. Hold on, boom, 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 boom. There's that. Cut those up. Yeah, and then that way I can actually have like a good amount of workable area to actually do stuff in. So I want to get a stack of integrated, actually MV circuits, or maybe even like 2 stacks. I should probably move this up one, just so that way I can put a hopper. Or actually, why am I stupid? I could just do this. I don't know why I had that up there. I don't know what I was cutting. Maybe it was just a bunch of circuits that I had. But let's do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Do that. Item auto output. Boom. And I could get some more larger chests and then have more auto outputs. Boom. Ooh, I almost made an oopsie. So let's not connect it to that and have an explosion in here. I was thinking about it. It was definitely going on in my head and be like, wait a minute, that will not be good if I do that. MV. Orange. Right, orange, yellow, blue, red wire. Oh. And that. Do you have a lot of experience with Gregtech New Horizons? I am only on my second run right now. So, I have an okay amount of experience, but all of my experience is up to like this point that you see now. So, everything else that happens after this in the game, I have no idea. Actually, hold on. Boom. Nope. Boom, boom, boom. So there's that. Some red wire. Probably central processing units. Okay, there we go. Slightly larger chest, please. Filters. I need steel again. So actually, now that we have all that, yeah, let's go do that. So can we make roasted iron, roasted copper? Uses. No circuit. One energy cable is not connected, the one on top left. Ooh. Yeah, keep opening up the doors. Good job, Blaze. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't know how I didn't even think of that or realize that. There we go. That's good. Make a conduit from the Ender IO that pulls one item from each. Wait, it pulls one item from each item into the machines. Much better than hoppers, or better yet, place a chest and use a conveyor. It only pulls one item of each item too. Oh, you're saying like, yeah, like have a chest and then a conveyor, because it only puts items in that it actually has space for. Like say once it actually empties out one specific item, then it'll put that item back into it, because it won't put two stacks of the same item into it. Item auto output. So we're still at 100% efficiency, we're good. But yeah, I'll mess around with that eventually, use an HV conveyor. Yeah, so it's a lot faster, it's one item every second rather than one every 5 or 20 seconds. Dang. Sweet, it made it out. Go check up on our centrifuge. Still running. Ooh, dang. Take all that stone dust, put that away too. May want to consider elevators for clean room access instead of the door. You can replace the one of the floor blocks of the elevator. See, I know that's a possibility, but I'm just not a huge fan of that. I know that if you open and close the door too much, like, you will lose, like, clean or like cleanliness. Never have to worry about losing efficiency again. I mean, that is true, but I just love the fact of having a door. It just, like, it makes it feel a bit more realistic than teleporting in. And then also, since you have to go, like, below the clean room or above the clean room to have the elevators work. Hello? Who was that? Oh, that's right, because there's only one generator. I'll turn you off. Got scared for a second. Hey, Banana Sayer, welcome back. Please, I return once again. How you doing? Probably gonna go for another 22 minutes and then we'll have to hop off for the night, just so that way I have enough time to get ready for bed. Mind if I... Oh, maybe that's what the cat was freaking out about. The old thunderstorms. So I think yesterday was like the first time she's ever like witnessed a thunderstorm. Mind if I post a rate my Gregtech New Horizons setup in your Discord? It's atrocious. Yeah, feel free, go for it. Let me know if the Discord link like doesn't work. I can get you a new one, but it should. No, don't leave us, Blaze. I know, I'm sorry. I must get some sleep so that way I am not too tired for work tomorrow. Since I gotta wake up before 4 a.m. It's gross. I'm missing circuit boards now. Look at that. We got a stack of MV circuits. It's so crazy how we can make a whole stack of MV circuits like super cheaply. It has been sent to hashtag Minecraft. Sounds good. I'll have to take a look at that later on. Pretty good. How about yourself? Not too bad. Thankfully I had some time to kind of relax after work today, so that was nice. Hopefully I'm that lucky the rest of the week, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I would like to keep, you know, one stack for crafting, one stack for crafting, and then whatever I'm making here can be pushed towards HV circuits. Which I would need 2 more MV circuits, or 2 more stacks of MV circuits to make the mid-grade HV ones, which I guess I probably shouldn't worry about too much quite yet. Did you take over an adventure dungeon for your base? No. Does it look like I did? Blaze, what's the Discord link? I'd like to also post my horrible Gregtech New Horizons setup. The link is in the description, so you can just copy and paste that. Which it seems like it should have worked, because it seems to have worked for Adventure. Oh, you're talking about, okay, you weren't asking about me, never mind. I was gonna say, like, what? Mine is completely custom built. So, we're gonna take these. Boom. More red alloy wire. So that is still printing away. Really? You're still... How are you still angry? Oh, you know what? I think I figured out the problem. Hold on. I think I know the problem. Where's all my benzene? Yeah, you ran out of benzene. Oops. Hello. There it is. It's invalid. I was able to join. Strange. It is quite strange. It's fine though. I can take care of that pretty quickly. Yeah, see, now you're angry, but it's fine. You're gonna get some fluid here, and you're gonna be happy. It's gonna invalidate all the other links now. That's fine. Oh, wait, I'm not gonna be able to get it here. Hold on, I have to go through my phone. Discord. But yeah, like days like today at work just like really make me not want to work. Like it's not even that bad. Just sometimes just some of the people are kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I'm talking about my real job, not YouTube. I don't care who I have in my YouTube chat. I mean, I could have like the most annoying person in the world in the YouTube chat and I still wouldn't care. Because obviously like I'm my own boss when I'm doing YouTube. Hold on, invites. Okay, no. Why? Oh, here we go. Shh. Edit invite link. Never expire. Save. Share invite. Wait. No. Copy link. Try going to the Discord app and clicking on add server. Join an existing server, paste link and see if it works there. I'll try it, Blaze. Hold on. Alright, otherwise I got the link. If it doesn't work. So we got 32k extra benzene in there. Toss this one back over here. 1.4 million. 846,000. Beautiful. We need more molten soldering alloy eventually. We got a stack and a stack, that's fine. Oh, I'm glad that the other method worked out for you. So, yeah, now my batteries are charging up 500-something thousand. Okay, now you can start going back to work. Yeah, see now they're stopping their charging. Sweet. Oh, hello. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, red alloy wire. We're gonna need more of the SOCs. Actually, we do have a bunch of copper that literally just smelted up. Yeah, look at that. So we'll go get 12 stacks of redstone, make some more red alloy wire. Probably shouldn't go too crazy, huh? Yeah, there's no red alloy wire there. We'll do 1 stack. Look at that. Take all the electrum. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna bother making circuits here anymore anyways. So I could just take, well, I only have 1 circuit assembler. So honestly, we could just take that one out and then add it to the clean room eventually, or just get rid of it. Just don't even use it, I guess. Maybe. Because now we're just gonna make them all over here. It's a lot easier just keeping them all in one room. So that's kind of nice though, because then it opens up, see, for other machines. I swear I'm seeing things. 100% efficiency. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. And if anyone here would be interested, I could host a server for me plus 1 or 2 others. I've been desperately looking for anyone to play with me. So that's also the perfect thing about the channel too, is like just being able to find other people to play along with you. Because I feel like there's definitely quite a few that would probably be interested in that. Alright. I need like, I don't even know. Credentials, I made a 1 HV machine. We don't need credentials here. Say 13 more. So 12, 13's right here. Yeah, and that'll get us to a stack. Alright, we need to start cutting. Turn that one off. So you need to start making HV circuits. Which we can make half a stack. That ain't bad. Do 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 do. Yeah, to make our HV circuit. Take our coils, circuits, that, RAM, easy money. Actually let that go while we go get our other stuff. Okay, we don't have that. That's fine. Quick run! Alright, fine. I won't look for it that way. There we go. Machine hulls. Let's just do... Sure, we can have 4 of them in our inventory. Why not? Boom. Advanced circuit assembler. Ugh. We need more chrome rods. And HV circuits. Hold on. Chrome rod, Eyes of Ender. Really? We don't have any chrome rods. Strange. Do you have anything chrome? No. And then Eyes of Ender. I feel like I had to have had something somewhere. Oh yeah, there was... Hold on. I know where I have something. So I do need... Oh, I don't need... I need this. Okay, so I just need 2 gold cables. So watch this now. Boom. That's nice. Boom. Boom. That's awesome. Emitter. Thank you very much. Conveyor. Robot arm. Gold. Cable. Request. Stainless steel rods. This requires this. Which requires this. Which requires this. I look up HV. This is kind of nice, just being able to click the button. Yeah, there we go. So we got the emitter, we got the robot arm, we have the 2 EV circuits, we have the machine hull. We just need 2 conveyors. I don't even think we can make these though, honestly. We don't have rubber sheets. Yeah, we're missing 6 rubber sheets. The minus, if I'm not mistaken, it pulls from the system only the items it needs to craft. Are you talking about the squiggly? So, if I'm missing, hold on. If I'm missing these, so it doesn't do anything without the items. And you don't need to send the other items to the chest first. Oh, like if I have other items here, you're saying? So like, what if I do this? Missing gold cable. Well, what if I do this? Well, it's still, I don't know. I feel like it does the same thing here, so I'm not really sure. 2 conveyors. Conveyors, gold cables. Now, we're going to have ourselves an HV circuit assembler. Oh, 98% efficiency. Oh, good thing that's shut down, and actually everything else is shut down, so we're fine. Oh yeah, baby. Advanced circuit assembler. So we got MV circuits, HV circuits, coils, RAM, red wire. Boom. Does it need a circuit board? It does. Boom. Red wire. So it does need a capacitor. Okay, hold on a minute here. Circuit board, processor, coil, RAM. Oh, I didn't put the RAM in. Sweet. So yeah, we got the advanced circuit assembler, the mainframes, your first IV circuit. Change this music, by the way. Mainframes are the first IV circuits you can make. It's used for a few EV machines, and basically all IV machines and components. Damn! Aluminium frame box. 2 workstations. Coils, RAM, annealed copper wire. Oh my gosh, 24 of each. Dang! So we have 2 of those. See, why is it 16 and 24? Is it because if I use these, I only need this? So I use these capacitors. But if... Wait, what? $16 with these advanced ones. Okay, yeah, and then going back to these, it is different. Like, you need to craft a copper chest, but there on the crafting table is already a chest just missing the copper plates. He will only bring the plates. Oh, okay, that makes a bit more sense. So, yeah, if it already has something there, it'll just bring whatever. Okay. A 24 annealed copper wire RAM aluminum frame boxes. I don't think I have any of those laying around. Oof. Okay, what are we missing? HV processor, probably the capacitors, yeah. We're on to our last bit of capacitors. Hold on. Recipe. Thin polyvinyl chloride sheets and tantalum foil. Silicon rubber. Polyvinyl chloride. Are you going to space today? No. Technically, I should probably end the stream, honestly. Because I do want to have a little bit of time before bed to just kind of like relax and watch some YouTube and stuff. But honestly, we did good today. We did good. We made a lot of circuits. So then next time I can worry about everything else. So I'll show you this, Carlos. I'm pretty sure you've probably seen this whole area, but I did a little more mining here today. Eventually I'll have to figure out what I want to do for like a door. This isn't going to be the full size yet. I might have to dig that out more. I think that is a little bit longer since I like modified it. But basically, I'm going to have benzene pumping in from upstairs. Like eventually I'll have that third Pyrolos oven actually up and running. So that way, when I'm not using my machines upstairs, it's going to continuously just like pump down into my storage tanks here, and then I can use it in my HV room until eventually where I'm going to try and get by HV without making any more power production than what's already up there, and then EV I'll work on like other means of power production, which I think is like the start of nuclear, which appears to look like that, or maybe that's Ivy. I don't know. We'll figure it out. The caveman has been busy, I saw. Yeah, I'm watching the stream. Yeah, the caveman has been busy digging deeper and deeper into the mountain. But yeah, I can't wait to see what this turns like. See, even this room right now with nothing in it like looks cool to me. I don't know why. Like, it's something about like big open spaces that like with the nice clean ceilings and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna have a tank of like benzene there, tank of benzene over here, and then that'll be used to power up all my sheen. Yeah, why do I always say sheens? My machines. It'd be nice to keep all like the multi-blocks like over here on their own. Like they can have like a little pedestal almost that they're built up in. Or that would be kind of cool, like a little confinement area. To where, like, say technically in real life, if there's a spill, there's like a little concrete curb that goes like around the machines, so that way like the spill is contained. That'd be kind of a cool thing to build around all of them. I could take like, I forgot what it's called. Just take the micro blocks, that's right, and just like kind of go all the way around them. It's gonna be kind of cool. We'll see how that works out. have to try and plan it all. But yeah, I can't wait to see how that's going to be. So, I guess the next stream, I want to probably try and start with making just the EV mainframe. So after I make this, I'm going to try and figure out what I guess it's going to take for me to get to space, and then probably process all of the stuff like the tooling in the background while I go through and complete a lot of this older stuff, and then once again continue doing a bunch of my like building with the base and everything like that. Yeah, you will start using large gas turbines now. Yeah, I don't even know what that is yet, but I'm excited to see and find out. But it's pretty cool. I am enjoying it very much so far. And with that being said, I do want to say thank you very much for everybody joining in. Please do, if you are in the Discord, keep an eye on that, because like I always say, my schedule for work, and it's constantly changing. So I could be live very soon, or I may be not here for a little while. You never know. But as of now, I know I work tomorrow, I work Monday, and I work Tuesday. So it is possible that Wednesday, Central Standard Time, whatever, if I don't work, I could be here in the morning. Have a great one, Blaze. Take care. Thank you very much, Ogre. You as well. But yeah, as of now, roughly about Wednesday. Otherwise, if I somehow have some time sooner, or if I get busy, I'll just let you all know in the Discord, as I usually do. Try to give a few hours notice. I'll try. It's kind of hard sometimes. I will try. Yeah, I'll make a, like, say if I get out of work early, I'll make a post as soon as I can. But I do want to say thank you very much, everybody, for jumping in. Take care, and we'll see you all later. Blaze out.